Recently, the Edmonton Police Service unveiled their new Make Your Move poster campaign. The media release on the EPS website quotes Staff Sergeant Shawna Grimes as saying, "The Make Your Move message encourages bar patrons to look out for each other by stopping comments and actions that promote sexual violence. And we want to encourage patrons to drop the 'it's none of my business' attitude and adopt a 'that could be my family or friend' approach if they see someone who may need assistance." The posters feature various young men and women looking very stern, with captions like, "He was acting all sweet and offering her a ride. It didn't seem right, so we got her out of the bar. And I could tell she was asking for it to stop. So I told the guy to back off." All the posters, whether featuring a man or a woman, encourage bar patrons to protect each other. And by each other, I mean to protect women. Seriously. Every single one of these posters provides tips for intervening in a situation where a man is making inappropriate sexual advances on a woman. I remember seeing a public service announcement about suicide that said, "Every year more Albertans are killed by suicide than by vehicle collisions." Even though the large majority of suicides are male, the PSA was directed at all Albertans regardless of sex because all suicide victims matter. I also remember an ad campaign about workplace safety. I saw two posters, one featuring a man and another featuring a woman. Even though accidental workplace fatalities are overwhelmingly male, both men and women were reminded to stay safe because they both matter. When it comes to the laudable goal of reducing sexual violence, however, these types of public morality campaigns are directed exclusively to men and male behavior. When do we ever see morality campaigns directed solely towards women? The only example I can think of was the "Don't Be That Girl" campaign released by Men's Rights Edmonton. Even if it is true that a larger percentage of sexual violence is committed by men, are we to believe that women never commit sexual violence on men or women? Are the experiences of the victims of female perpetrators so negligibly marginal that they deserve to be ignored by the literature produced by a police force that is supposed to look out for the safety of all Edmontonians? This is the kind of anti-male bias that concerns me. Not commercials and sitcoms that portray men as bumbling fools, but messages from police, academics, politicians, and media that single out the male half of humanity and portray them and them alone as a problem to be managed. Staff Sergeant Shawna Grimes is the head of the sexual assault section of the Edmonton Police Service, and she often functions as a spokesperson. She participated in a panel exploring rape culture in Edmonton on Wednesday, April 9th, 2014, only 5 weeks after RAIN, the Rape and Incest National Network, Rape, Abuse and Incest National Network, released a report stating, "In the last few years, there has been an unfortunate trend toward blaming rape culture for the extensive problem of sexual violence on campuses. It is important to not lose sight of a simple fact. Rape is caused not by cultural factors, but by the conscious decisions of a small percentage of the community to commit a violent crime." I don't think that the staff sergeant or EPS are personally uncaring toward any victim of sexual assault, but I think that the approach that their literature takes to dealing with this serious crime is deeply flawed. I watched the April 9th panel discussion regarding so-called rape culture, and it seems to be defined as a widespread "so what" attitude towards sexual violence. The attitudes and concerns of the people in these posters toward male-perpetrated sexual abuse is already pretty common. The "so what" attitude, in my view, is toward sexual predation by women. For example, actress and high-profile feminist Lena Dunham recently penned an autobiography where she casually recalled grooming her little sister for sex. Her writing has been widely defended as awkward childhood sexual exploration, and it may well have been, but I have a hard time imagining a male author so nonchalantly stating publicly, quote, basically, anything a sexual predator might do to woo a small suburban girl, I was trying, unquote, in regard to his own child sibling. Miss Dunham wrote that not thinking that it was a big deal, and her publishers apparently didn't see it that way either. Another thing that is somewhat widely talked about is the difference in attitude towards male pedophiles and female pedophiles. People who often see male children or adolescents have sex with a female teacher as lucky, while a female child or adolescent who has sex with a male teacher is rightly seen as the victim of a crime. If EPS wants to raise awareness, I would think it more pressing to raise awareness about crimes that are actually ignored or excused than ones already recognized as criminal by the general public. I really want Shawna Grimes to see this video because I am concerned about the influence feminist ideology is having on our police and judiciary systems. If you share my concerns, please express them by sending a copy of this video to the Edmonton Police Commission, whose email address is provided in the low bar, and the EPS Facebook page and Twitter account, both of which will also be linked to, as well as the police commissions in your city and the capital city of your province or state. Not the police departments themselves, they are emergency response personnel. Please do not clog up their mailbox. Send your concerns to police commissions in both your city and the capital city of your province or state. And if you personally know any police officers, you might want to show them this video too. I would also like to announce that Men's Rights Edmonton is holding a poster design contest. All 6 designs for the Make Your Move poster campaign can be found on the front page of mensrightsedmonton.com. We'd like to see who makes the best spoof of the Make Your Move poster campaign, and the best design will be posted on appropriate surfaces around Edmonton. You can submit your spoofs to the email form or the contact us form on mensrightsedmonton.com, and I would appreciate it if you would spread word of this contest everywhere, to every corner of the activated non-feminist sector. Nick Redding, mensrightsedmonton.com. Oh, and one more thing. All the designs that we have on the website, they're kind of low resolution, so it kind of makes it hard to produce a parody version of those. So we're working with what we've got right now. But if anybody anywhere has access to a high resolution version of those posters, I would personally appreciate it if they would send it to us through the contact us form at mensrightsedmonton.com. Thank you for your time.